Yo, welcome to the podcast thing or whatever. So, I figured if I'm going to go through a memory, let's go through a really fun memory. Let's go through a positive, great memory. Let's go through the memory I have of the day someone died in front of my house. Yep. Now let's give a little backstory here. Where I live in Indiana, and I live in the middle of the woods, I like to deem it. There's a lot of trees, it's kind of just like the back roads. And we have these set of turns right before my house, where you'll start turning on this winding road. It was the guy bought it a long time ago in order to preserve the road, in order to preserve a lake that's there, and to try and keep it from having a road plowed over it. And because of that, there's a really sharp turn when you're coming from a straight road into a really sharp turn. So this began on one night in the summer. My family was we were focusing on a dog we had to take care of for a friend, a cute little corgi. It was just the cutest little dog you could ever find. He only had two emotions, being happy and being tired. And as we were focusing on him one night, I was playing around with him. We heard a car screech. It was coming by. It was like some guy was just trying to hit on his brakes or something, and it was extremely loud. I thought it was the TV or something, but my mother was instantly worried. So she went to my dad, and she asked him to investigate. She asked him to go look, see what happened. And at first I was standing by at the door with her while she was watching, while she was having him go by. And a bunch of the neighbors also in the area were starting to go look around and see what was going on. I could kind of see in the distance the car that was fallen. That was it was hit against a tree, but I couldn't see much else. I was mostly trying to call my mother, who was really just panicking, really worried at the time. She didn't want somebody to die. My mother tends to stress really easily about that stuff because she has bad anxiety. I was trying to use the dog actually to keep it more positive, more light. I was trying to put him in a bag. He walked into a bag, and he decided to just kind of sit there for a moment. I even got to carry him around a little. But the problem is the situation was dire outside. And a little bit after doing that, which was adorable, I had to run out to go help my dad, see what was going on. And that was when I came upon the scene. The car was right against the turn. The guy had slammed into a tree, but his car had just he ended up drifting almost as he was trying to turn because he was coming in way too fast. But and this guy was also just a kid too. He was 16, but he wasn't the one who was dead. He slammed the passenger door into the tree with enough force that he decapitated his friend. His friend's head it was actually a decapitation. His head was gone, actually. His head just exploded. It was very bloody, the guy's head, because that just took the full force of the tree, ramming right into it. The guy was panicking, and we had to call the police to start getting this organized, start getting this worked out, and it was pretty frightening seeing a dead body. I didn't think it'd even be appropriate to talk about that for this. This dead 16-year-old kid. The two of them were on. The one guy was trying to panic, and he told us that he was on his way to. He was going to a church event or something. And he just had never taken this road before. And there's not much more I can... Well, the police came by. The police kind of pushed us away, and they began to settle it. What we think sadly happened, to make this story even a little bit worse, is he was charged with liability for his friend's death. And I just remember as I saw him walking away, the guy was like in tears. The guy was really just, he was probably sad about his friend, but I think he was sad too that he was getting criminally charged for this. And this all happened right in front of my house. So that was fun. Not really. So yeah.